Let me show you all of the camera pro mode settings in Motorola Signature. So first of all, we'll need to launch the camera app on our device. We can then navigate to the pro mode right here. After that, we can see all of the settings, and this device offers you basically a standard array of options for camera pro mode. Let's start from the top and then we'll move to the bottom. First we have a flash. This is pretty standard. You can enable or disable flash. Then there's the option to change the format for our photos. We can go for JPG or a RAW format, or both JPG and RAW format. We can change aspect ratio and lens for our camera 1:1, 3:4 or 9:16, and also a full screen. 3:4 is default. I would recommend to use that one. You can apply a timer to the shutter. You can go to camera settings right here, but I'm not gonna cover them because they are not strictly bound to pro mode. So finally we can move down. Here we can find a slider that allows us to change the camera zoom. We can enable or disable macro mode as well. Next thing is focus. Right here you'll be able to enable or disable autofocus. To enable autofocus, move this slider all the way to the left. You can also change the focus manually using this slider. Then white balance allows you to change the color balance for your photos. You can change it more to the bluish tones or the orange tones on the right. I would recommend to put it on automatic. Then there's the shutter speed. You can switch between 1/30 up to 32. So what it does, it allows your camera to remain open for a specified time right here. If you click on a shutter, it will take that long to save the photo. And during the time when the photo is being taken, camera lens will remain opened, and when it's opened it will catch all of the light and that way make more brighter photos if it takes longer time to capture them. But keep in mind that moving your phone when you have longer shutter speeds selected will cause very blurry photos. So if you're planning on using something above 145 or 135, I would say, or 160, sorry, then you will need something that will make your phone as stable as possible when taking that photo. ISO allows you to adjust the brightness on your photos, but if you're using longer shutter speeds, like for example 1 second one, I would recommend to put ISO on 100, but that is my preference. You can do whatever you like. Lastly, we have exposure. You can adjust the exposure by -6, and this is also a brightness. You can also move it to +6 to make it very bright. And keep in mind that this option may lock depending on your settings right here. If you move ISO, I think, very low, then the exposure will lock as well. So that is basically everything. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing.